There you go. Okay. Oh, God. All right. Full moon magic. We are live for the full moon energies. All right. Hello, everybody. How are you? Hello, Guinevere. How are you? What was that? Peace sign. Hello. You looked like a bunny. I felt wicked nauseous earlier, so I laid down and then I fell asleep. So I just woke up and I'm like, oh man, I gotta go live. I'm gonna share it to. I gotta go live. Boop. How do I share this? Share. Create post. Live now. Boom. Post. 911. It's 911. And I got the red candle for this energy tonight, for this full moon. I know the full moon was technically last night, but I had a lot of other things to get done. And I did this abundance thing last week, and I feel like it unlocked a lot of abundance. I feel you with the nausea stuff, but mine's probably from something different. Uh-oh, babies. I definitely don't have a baby in me. I know that. So, yeah, different for sure. But actually, I did do a ritual last week for someone to get pregnant. So, if I am, that would be like the most magic I've ever created, because I just did it for them, and I did not do anything to do the baby. To actually, you know, it would have to be the second coming of Christ. But I have a candle here that we're gonna make nice. Hello, Paloma. How are you? Me too. I just did that activation. I fell asleep while I was listening to it, Rick, and then I woke up and I was like, oh no, I gotta go live. Did you enjoy Merlin and the Dragons? I put the Merlin and the Dragon activation on the Patreon for the Patreons. I did a Freaky Friday on the Patreon for the Patreons. I did a couple private readings for people today. I did a couple of cord cuttings last night. I've just been crazy busy doing lots of stuff. You'd be pregnant with an alien, yes, for sure. That could be possible. I wouldn't even be that surprised at this point with all the stuff that happens. I'd be like, yep, that sounds about right. We have been working with the dragon energy, like I just said. We had the you fell asleep too. Yeah, that always happens with those things, especially that one. It's a very long one. Every time I've taught that class and we get to that activation, it's like the longest one that there's in there. Everybody falls asleep during it, but it's a good one and it's calming. It made me feel better. I went from being like nauseous and gross to being able to survive again or be awake again. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get on here tonight because of how crappy I was feeling earlier. But I'm going to light some incense and get our candle dressed for this full moon manifesting. Well, basically, we're releasing and getting rid of anything that's not serving us so we can bring in the abundance. But I did something last week for abundance. And it definitely worked because ever since then, craziness has been going on with the abundance, like nonstop. Somebody bought all 29 of my decks in one order, which has never happened before. Like I had to figure out like, okay, I don't even know how much that will be. And we did it in a different way. Like we, you know, like I gave her a little bit of a deal, but I had to like figure out the cost of all of it. And then since then, there's been like a whole family that booked cord cuttings. I went live on TikTok, did a lot of readings over there, tons of people on WhatsApp readings, just nonstop ever since I did that. So we're gonna do that again. We're gonna bring in more abundance by releasing whatever resistance is happening in our lives, anything that's not serving us at this time, you know, and anything else too. Like if you guys have anything you want to release, put it down. Like if you feel like I'm blocked in love, or I'm blocked in my career, I'm blocked in my purpose, I'm blocked in whatever it may be that you feel that you're blocked. Look at this. Look how many candles I've stuck in there over the past few days. Ah, man. I also wasn't feeling like, I don't know, I felt like I was getting sick last night. And then I went downstairs earlier to grab a supply because somebody ordered a bunch of sprays that I had to make and ship out. And I realized my dad's been using the heat and I haven't been using the heat. And I'm like, hey, it must be nice to have heat. Because we don't have it on in the kitchen, so I assumed if he doesn't have it on in the kitchen, I should probably keep it off up here. But he's like, you can put the heat on if you want. His room is separate, so he hasn't been putting the heat on anywhere else. And I'm like, well, I'm cold and I'm getting sick. I need heat. So it's not that cold up here, but it does get cold at night. So we have all types of stuff here to use. And there's all types of ways to clear the energy. So I'm going to dress the candle and we will pull out some of the things. But is there anything anybody knows that they would like to add to the intentions while I'm dressing? We're going to use all the stuffs. Oh, I want to do some of this for sure. This is yellow aventurine for creativity. So I'm going to use some of this. It's like sparkly. And we're going to ask for the creative energies and bringing in whatever it is that is going to be creative and inspired in your lives at this time, so that you are feeling like, yeah, I'm getting it done. I'm inspired. I'm creative. I'm manifesting. I'm healing. I've got my space heater on. It's getting chilly. Yeah. Yes, I did turn that on for a little while last night because I was like, I can't stand how cold I am. And I mean, I grew up in a house, like he was like, you don't torture yourself. And I'm like, Dad, I grew up with someone that freaked out every time we touched the heat. So if you haven't turned the heat on down there, I'm not going to turn it on up here. I'm just going to assume there's a reason that it's still off. And I will torture myself unless I'm like, you let me know that it's okay. Even though I'm 40 years old. I mean, if I lived by myself, I probably would turn it on. But yeah. Basil is for protection and purification, for prosperity and to dispel negativity. So we're going to use some of that. Any negativity that has been blocking our prosperity, we're going to cleanse, we're going to clear. And again, the color red is good for that Aries fiery energy that we have going on at the time of this moon. Ooh, an intention of hearing good results or having good luck. Yes, that is perfect. I definitely know I have something for that here. Marjoram is right here. Marjoram is used for happiness, love, and protection. It's also for healing emotional wounds. So anything that you have that's like an emotional wound, we're going to get rid of those. And that will also help us to bring in better news and better energy into our frequencies. I have thyme, which is for purification and courage, to cleanse spaces and invite strength and good high vibe energies. So we're going to put a little bit of thyme on here, and it's going to manifest better times ahead, you know. I want to release hometown programming. All right, all of that, we will do that too. I'm going to do a bay leaf with us that we can burn, and so you guys can beam that energy in there too. We have sage, which is good for clearing and it purifying the space, people, and objects, and it also brings wisdom and clarity. So all of the information and wisdom that you need to get the good luck that you're wanting to clear out that hometown programming. We're going to be working with all of that. And boppity beep beep beep, we have savory over here. Savory promotes mental clarity, focus, and success. It's also good for passion and creativity. So to give you that creative spark, that passion, that light that ignites into your life. all of the things that we have been feeling blocked within, all of the traumas, all of the darkness, all of the crap, we're getting rid of it. Rosemary enhances memory, promotes clarity, and provides protection. It's also good for healing and love spells. So, and again, and the red is going to be good for love too, guys. So if you're like, I really want my true love, I want to get rid of anything that's not serving in that area. And then crushed mint smells so good. Where is the, okay. Crushed mint for abundance, prosperity, healing, to improve communication and relieve stress. So again, you would be relieving your stress to hear that good news. You'd be relieving that stress to get rid of those old programming things that are in your mind. Anybody else who has intentions, it's free to add your intentions in. You can even just think them if you're shy and you don't want other people to know what your intentions are. Oregano is for joy, happiness, protection, and it strengthens our spells and our intentions. So adding some of that. This bowl is getting full. I'm going to have to reset it soon. There's a lot of crystals in there. There's a lot of different magical elements within it. Coriander, I know a lot of you guys like love. Where's my coriander? So for coriander, this is love, health, longevity, to encourage peace and abundance against disease. So like I said, I was not feeling that well earlier. I felt like nauseous. So these are like little balls. Some of them, they don't really stick here, but oh, there's one right there. See the little balls? They're good balls. Balls of love. Balls of healing. Balls of awesome sauce. Fennel seed. The fennel seed helps us for protection, purification, and it's strength and courage. So anybody out there who needs some of that, we're adding it and attracting that. I'm so excited for the red. I haven't used red for anything. I've been like holding it back and not sure what I was going to use it for. And then tonight I saw someone earlier today use red, and I was like, I'm going to use red. So, where are we? We got that one. We got that one. Parsley. Parsley for protection, purification, attracting prosperity, and for communication with spirits. All right, so get some of that on there. And boop, 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 chives for protection, healing, to attract abundance and success. We're definitely bringing in some of that. And success with your career, success with your joy, success for the manifesting and releasing anything that doesn't serve. I've got my cinnamon and sugar, which again, we know for the sweetness of life, for the abundance, awesome sauce energies. Okay. I think that's enough. I think I've added enough of that stuff for now. It's kind of getting like overwhelming. What'd you say? I want, okay, I already read that. So then I have this here. This is patchouli root. I've been using these for when I do the cord cuttings. Like I use these for the cords between the two candles. And so many people have been getting them this last week. But I'm going to wrap it around here because it is good for protection, abundance. You know, it's good. It's patchouli. Patchouli is very high vibrational and strong energies. Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. Nah. I usually pause when I'm doing this part of people's ritual because it can be a little hard to tie. So I'm like, I'll just pause and deal with this chaos. Can't pause when I'm live though. It takes a few tries to get it to stick and make like a cord between the two. Yeah, see how it's like sometimes it rips apart. It takes me a few minutes to get it all good. But this one, I'm just sticking it on here to get it so that like that energy is here. It doesn't have to be a cord connecting two, which makes it a lot easier. But I definitely like, I make frankincense, patchouli, and myrrh when I do my abundance like candles and stuff. So I feel like it's the right thing to add. It's the right thing to add. Look at this thing getting all chaotic. It'll also help with like the burn, keeping it going. It gets really cool looking, I feel. Anyways, it's like blah, blah, blah. So yeah, how's everybody doing with the full moon energy? Hello, Melissa. How are you? We're just getting our candle dressed for our intentions tonight. We're releasing anything that's blocking our joy, blocking our blessings, blocking our manifestations, anything that's been blocking us with our careers, anything that's been blocking our healing process, anything that's been blocking our love and our relationships, anything that's been blocking us across the board, any illness, any disease, any icky energies. We're letting it go. We're clearing it out. We're calling on the Great Spirit right now to do what's best for you and me, to bring in some good old harmony. I've been in a freaking rhyming kick for the last couple of days. I can't help it. The only thing that didn't rhyme was when I read the activation for the new paradigm, and even that just fucking rhymed. It's like I can't help it. It's like sometimes everything I say comes out rhymey. I don't even know if other people notice it because I try to like make it be like a little bit less noticeable to other people. Like, I'm sorry, I'm weird. My brain is broken at the moment. I'm okay. You had a headache, me too. I didn't have a headache, I just didn't feel good. Did not feel fucking good earlier, and I was so overwhelmed. But I finally got almost everything done. I just have to respond to a couple people on WhatsApp. I didn't accept their orders yet, so it's not like they're waiting on me to get them their reading back. Oh, and I have another reading to get back for someone else, but that one came in like yesterday, so almost caught up. But yeah, I started feeling like I was gonna puke. And just exhausted because like last night the YouTube stuff hasn't been working right. So I was up till 6 again trying to like get things right. Like I recorded it. It was all done at like 1 o'clock. I'm like, oh yeah, this is uploading now. It should be done soon. And then it didn't upload, and I could see her messaging me while I was trying to do other things. And if you don't answer your messages right away in freaking Etsy, they take away your star seller. So I was like, I gotta answer. And so I didn't get to finish doing the other things that I was trying to do. I'm also going to add some of this. This is our amber patchouli quartz that I made in the Lion's Gate, and this is good for manifesting. In the distance right now, I'm hearing fireworks. Awesome sauce. Yeah, this full moon has been intense for sure. So, like I said, guys, I made this money bowl last week when I was doing a ritual for someone. Like, I have ritual readings on Etsy, and like half of it's a ritual, half of it's a reading. And ever since then, we were calling in like money and abundance and awesome sauce opportunities. Ever since then, I've been busting my ass with all of the opportunities and abundance that's been coming in. Definitely worked. Like I got everything I needed within half of the month, when it usually takes me like a whole month to get like the goal that I have for the month. All right, so I'm gonna ask for my community to receive clearing of blocks to all desires. Okay, I can't really see it on there because it's hard to write on it, but I wrote it. We know that it's on it. Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. So we're going to call on Archangel Michael. We're going to call on the Great Spirit. We're going to call on the Ascended Masters. We're going to ask for support tonight as we clear out the old stagnant energies in our life. We're going to light this candle. We're going to spark this fire. We're going to ask for the creativity, the inspiration, all that is needed to set ourselves free on our paths of abundance and creativity, to bring in the lover, to bring in the light, to bring in all the abundance tonight. Yes, let's clear it, let's heal it, let's feel it. So anybody that missed what I was doing, I added some of this sand in there, yellow aventurine sand. I added like all of these things here. These all do different things. I got more stuff in there. This is like the stuff that I use when I'm doing those rituals and things, but they've definitely been working. And once one sister got one, all the other sisters wanted one. I had babies showing up in the wax for the one that was for fertility and, you know, clearing any blocks to like getting pregnant. There was babies in the freaking wax. Then there was another one that there was a demon that we could clearly see the freaking demon. It was scary, creepy, but we killed it. We cleared it. We released it. And what else? There's been so much. Like last night, I could definitely tell that the lady was a starseed, and I sent her the starseed video before I even sent her this because her cord cutting, because it wouldn't go through. like the cord cutting wasn't uploading. So I sent her those other videos. She watched them. She's like, oh my God, I finally feel seen. And like, she didn't even know that's why I was sending them. I sent her a thing and I was like, I'm sending you this. You'll understand why in a little bit when I send you the video. And she was like, oh my goodness, this is so amazing. So that was confirmation. What happened? How are you going out, man? What the heck? What is wrong? Maybe this isn't the right time. Why are you not working? That is so weird. Anybody that's trying to block our blessing, maybe it's because I put sand on it. This is weird. I guess you would think that it would still go even if there's like a fire underneath it, but it's still burning. It's just weird. This happened one other time that it went out, but then it went back on. I guess it's still on. It's just being weird. I read something earlier that was like, if your candle goes out in the middle of your ritual, it may not be the right time, but I feel like it is. I think it's still working. It's just like, it's different. Maybe I put too much of that stuff on there, but the candle's definitely burning. This is crazy, guys. Look at what is happening. Goodness. Well, that was quick. I feel like everything with this moon has been quick, to be honest. Like everything I've done recently has just been like bang, bang, boom, bang, bang, boom, boom. But yeah, this candle, the last time we did a candle like this, how long did it take? Like, look at it. It's almost gone. Ah! Yeah, bitch. Please don't go off the side of the table. Holy shit. Yeah, so that's, wow, this is going to be a fast one. This is going to be a fast one. Look at that. We got the rider. This is going to be fast. Messages, movement, travel, news, visitor, delivery, the goals, the green light, the progress, finishing first, successful, head of the pack, getting it done, the will to win. Nobody's going to hold us down. Oh, no. We've got to cut those assholes. Any unexpected releases, harvested, liberating, a shocking surprise. I feel like this is definitely helping us tonight. And our resources, our finances, our investments, our income multiplying into large quantities. Good energy. We're getting rid of the arguments, the fighting, the repetitive over and over abusive darkness that's in the world. And we're going through a death process, okay? Psychological, deep probing, sexual death process, transformation, so that we can have victory, success, our reputation. We will be winning. We'll be getting those awards, recognition. Look at all the freaking flames. Everything is working out for us. Patchouli magic, baby. Yeah, that was crazy. I can't believe how quickly that went. I expected this to burn for like a while, but I guess I put a little bit too much of that patchouli root. But even when I put that much patchouli root on the little guys, it doesn't go that quick. But yeah, anybody that's been feeling sick, anybody that's been feeling stress and anxiety, anything that's been deteriorating in your life, that's transmuting out tonight. Everything is coming in. So divine intervention, perfect timing, ascension, cohesiveness, good luck. All of that stuff. Wow, it's magical. Yes, no delays in releasing and transferring. I definitely feel like that was intense. Like, how long have we been on for 20 minutes? And half of that time I was putting stuff on it. That's it. 20 minutes and boom, you're done. Yeah, we're going places. We're going on an adventure. We're traveling. For some of us, we're going overseas to new movements. We're even burning off the candle here. This is awesome sauce. I can't believe how quickly that happened. Leo's strength, creative, generous, open, and active, receiving those blessings. You're strong, you're capable, your desires are coming along, and you are magnetic, you're illuminating, your chemistry, your soul spark, you're someone very exceptional, magical, and attractive. So our good luck is here, our prosperity. Don't worry, the birth of a son or a daughter could be coming for those that somebody did ask for getting pregnant and having a good outcome and news. Grounded fertility, lineage, roots, health, vitality, personal growth. We're evolving, we're healing. Any obstacles, any problems, anything that have kept us distant or indifferent, those barriers are being healed and released. in this over energies. Look, we're breaking free. Our strong sexual energy has unbridled. We have a motivated drive. I'm not really sure what these things are looking like at this time. Usually there's something that shows up in the wax, but this, you know, I don't know. I keep seeing penises and wombs over the last week. I've been seeing signs of a country a lot lately. Nice. Must mean I need to go there. Yeah, which one? We have end of the season, perfect touch, a chameleon, adaptable, seeing both sides. I definitely feel like that energy has been coming up a lot too. Being adaptable, allowing whatever's been going on to shift, like just kind of getting into that place of, you know, just going with the flow. And then we have deep commitment, uncommon bonds, the reawaken of lost hopes, manifesting our deep desires. Definitely feel like that's coming for people. Indonesia, interesting. Very interesting. I've never had anybody have that one that they were talking about. We're also going to have a lot of mental clarity and intellectual stimulation coming in. So use your mind for the power that it has. Yeah, I've never been there either. I've never been anywhere other than where I live, like my country. The sun, bringing that vitality, that success, the self-realization to be proud, to know, like, yes, we're getting it done, bitches. Everything is working out for us. Healing, we're aligning. Good, supportive people are coming in. Loyal, devoted friends. Nice peers. And getting rid of anything that's been blocking that. Apparently there are water temples in that place. Ooh, that'd be cool. Look at foreign affairs going off separate into like the island energies. Like I feel like that kind of speaks about like those things that are under the water. And water's important there. Yeah, it's time for expansion, expansive, good luck, fortune, growth, being optimistic, making stable changes towards your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning in people's favors at this time. We have a 16-year cycle closing. From the camera angle, that could be a heart in the wax on the left. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like an oblong one, but when it's like this, I can see one anyways within it when it's down like that. That's how it is too. It's like sometimes it's up to interpretation. But like last night there was 2 aliens in them. The day before there was all different types of stuff in them. There's definitely been a lot going on with all of these things that I've been noticing. And anybody that's been deceptive or jealous or backstabbing us, giving those like toxic energies, I feel like that's the Wheel of Fortune is spinning. So like anybody that's been kind of doing that shit is going to be seeing, you know, the reckoning of that. And those who've been suffering at the hands of those types of people are going to be seeing the blessings and the opportunities coming in. You thought so too with the heart? Awesome sauce. That's a good sign. That means you're bringing in love. And we're becoming the boss, the CEO, the mama bear. So some of you are definitely going to be bringing in child energy, like you're going to be the mama bear. There's a lot of benefits and strong energy coming in for you. Anything else my community needs to know? Yeah, any heaviness, any addictions, any like emotional baggage, anybody that's been like holding on to something that doesn't serve them right now, any third parties, like this could be people you know that are stuck in karmic relationships. This could be you stuck in karmic relationships with someone else's influence. I feel like we're cutting that out. We're letting that go. Yeah, it's a death of that. Death, loss, forgetting. Anybody that's discouraged you, anything that's caused you to be absent-minded, anybody that left you feeling defeated, or any breakups that hurt you, I feel like we're now at that fork in the road, and we're going down for the free will, for the opportunity, and weighing out the options. No love, the guy ran away. Uh-oh. Well, new love can come in. Better love, better opportunities. A new event are happening, a magical power. You have everything inside of you right now to attract in a better outcome as the Empress. You are attractive, you are beautiful, you have charm, love, and grace. Your pleasure and your happiness can come in with those fireworks. Look at that, Rick. Rick just heard fireworks in the background where he's at. And that says passion, chemistry, lust, kissing, exhilaration, holiday, celebration, explosive, hot sex. And this energy within the Aries full moon brings that all in. It's like, oh, fiery, passionate, craziness energy, good energy. Everybody's getting freaky deaky. I just did a freaky deaky reading on my Patreon, and there was a lot of messages coming in about like new opportunities, new love, people who are going to treat you good. Yeah, look, dolphins, peace, harmony, helpful, effective communication, people who don't run away, people who want to collaborate and bring you joy. The dolphins are good for that type of energy. Love, heart, sex, yes. That's a good one. I don't want cold sex. Who wants to be cold? Diamonds, look at that. Diamond ring, a proposal, an engagement, a promise, a partnership, an agreement that goes to the next level for marriage and union. That fireworks show still going. Yes, it is. Out there and here. This is awesome. I can't believe how fast it went. Same with me. I got ghosted. Yeah. But look at communication is coming. Somebody that you can negotiate with and discuss things with. Text, call, contact. You know, and again, this is a perfect opportunity to put that stuff in there. So anybody in my community that has difficulties with communication, people who have ghosted them, people who have harmed them, people who have lied to them, you know, we're beaming that into our bay leaf, and we're asking for support in our helping and our healing our community. Letting go of all the ickiness and all the illness and everybody that's lied and denied, everybody who's evil. We're letting those things go out of our life. We don't need that. We need somebody supportive and nice. We want the right people in our world. We don't want the darkness. We don't want the ickiness. We want the right people. I forgave the dude and forgave myself. Yes, that's the best thing to do. Right? We don't want people who give us lip service or miscommunicate with us. So the best thing, I think that was in the reading I did tonight too, is like forgive what's already been so better outcomes can come forward. You know, that is the key. That is the solution. That we can break out and liberate ourselves from those old energies and those old ways of feeling. Because when you go through something like that and you get like breadcrumbed or you get ghosted, you get hurt, it impacts you and it impacts everything that you do moving forward from then. And it can really hinder your love life. It can hinder your feelings towards yourself. So it's like, yeah, we're letting that shit go so that better can come in. And I also have the Twin Flame Hunger here with the vampire energy because I know we're getting close to whatchamacallit, the Samhain or the Halloween. Ooh, look at all the smoke down in there. Ooh, it's like a cauldron. Spooky cauldron. I'm trying to communicate with you, came through. So, you know, there are people out there who want to communicate with you that are going to be uplifting to you. I want to know what you're thinking. Let me in. So there's somebody out there who's going to want to connect with you and wants to know what you're thinking. They want to be let in. And a little goes a long way, right? Like, I feel like a lot of the people who got ghosted or hurt or whatever, it's like a little would go a long way. Just be like, hey, I'm overwhelmed right now. I can't talk. Rather than just disappearing and making it awkward and then having to like wait so long. Maybe they forgot that I treated them like shit. I'll go back around now. The divine has an epic plan for us, okay? So the divine is going to bring us to where we're supposed to be. Can your birthday wishes come true without a candle? Yeah, actually, you know what? I was going to say, that's funny you say that because someone wished me happy birthday today, and it's not my birthday, but I think it's good that we don't do candle magic on our birthday because that's how you get old, is by like candle magic and acknowledging like I'm another year older. I'm another year older. I'm getting that longevity. I keep going. Eventually, no. Don't do that to yourself. Do a ritual to bring in what you want for your birthday, but don't make yourself old. You know, like that's a whole ritual. Singing and lighting a candle. It's gonna make you get old, and you know. And look at that, the swans, soulmate, twin flame, the one, the pair of things, a blooming deep soul connection. I really do feel like good things are coming for people. It is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We're not gonna make you older, but we're gonna help you go through and get something nice, something awesome. You're at the right place. Here's your candle, but we're not acknowledging that you're another year older. We're just acknowledging that it's time for you to allow for the next cycle to begin, where your abundance and your blessings can come in to open the bridge of communication, to unite and to integrate, to overcome barriers, to harmony and compromise. Any stalemates, any things that's been delayed, any blocked energies, anybody refusing to compromise, you're clearing those out of your life so that your true happiness and your true blessings can come in. So yeah, happy birthday to you. And you are welcome. Yes, hello everyone. Lara, how are you? Happy birthday. Oh, almost put it out. I am resisting you and erotic spiritual pleasures. So somebody out there may be having a hard time with the resistance of those desires, but you know, it's all right. Somebody's coming to fill your plate. Our bond is unbreakable. People are going to have a good bond coming in. We have the buffet here, feeding off multiple lovers. All right, so some of you may have an opportunity with more than one person, especially if there's someone out there resisting you. There may be other opportunities for love to come in. And if there is, you know, see what happens. The card almost caught fire. Yeah, I know. I got to be careful when the fire is going. Ah! This is toxic triggers. So meditation is also good for you guys at this time to search within and find peace. I just did my guided meditation with the Merlin and the dragons. Free will. You get to make all of your decisions come from love. And when you come from love, you'll attract love and abundance. And anything that we've been avoiding or holding back within ourselves from the truth, it's time to acknowledge that so we don't go into a whole nother cycle with all that energy. Oh my, more than one. Yes. Yeah, man, there's plenty of love. There's plenty of people. There's plenty of opportunities. Sometimes people get so caught up and hung up on one person that they like forget that there's a billion people out there that might be, you know, a right opportunity for you, you know, especially if the one that you're interested in isn't showing up. Your best bet is to see what else is available, you know, if it's right for you. If it depends. Everybody's in a different situation. Everybody's on a different journey. You know, some people are meant to be alone and to heal so that they can come into a harmonious union with people. But some people have been dealing with toxic situations that are never going to really go anywhere for them. And if that's the case, you know, it's okay to open up to see what else is out there. But only you can determine that. And we do have Go on Holiday. There you'll find your way. So for, again, some of us, we may need to take a break from our love life. Or some of us may need to go on vacation to find the right love. But anybody that's been absent or is balancing, okay? So it's like this is the Justice card. Anybody that's not been in our life, it's for a reason. Their absence bring balance. So trust and know that it's for a reason. I hope because of my age, I hope I don't get age discrimination to fund job opportunities. Oh, to find job opportunities. Hopefully not. You know, I'm sure it can impact depending on what it is, but I think a lot of places are open to receiving help as long as that help is going to be good and show up. They don't mind. And you can't just, like, this world now is like, you can't discriminate, right? So if you go apply somewhere and you think that they're being like, no, because of your age, then you could actually sue them and not have to work because of all the money that you made. Just keep looking for those opportunities. And then evolution, you are no longer that person. So many of us are going through the soul evolution right now. A lot of things are changing for us. A lot of blessings are coming in for us. We're igniting that change. In the light of the sun, it will all be done. So by summertime, we're going to be seeing big blessings and big clarity in our life, right? All the illusions, anything. It says time is an illusion, release your confusion. Anything that you've been confused about, any illusions that have been in your life, by summertime, I feel like we're going to be opening our hearts and being hit with Cupid's darts. And that could be different for everybody depending on where they live in the world. But yeah, if not, decades will come and go if we don't choose to grow. So it's up to us to choose to release that confusion, right? And to trust what's inside of us, to know what's working for us, what's in alignment and what's not. When you're out of alignment, your mission needs a reassignment. So we have to be mindful, right? And keep focused on what's best for us and not let other people determine that for us and not let what's already happened that was out of alignment keep us from alignment or keep us from receiving the good opportunities. Yeah, release the old emotional wounds that have been keeping us stuck in karmic cycles. It's like cry and let it go. That stuff is no longer meant for you. You've known the worst, prepping for the best. So that's what duality is all about here. It's like, yeah, you might have went through some shitty shit. Some people might have hurt you or some things may have went wrong, but now you're going to know the other aspect of it and just keep practicing inner peace and being mindful so that those things can come and cut out the cords to anybody that's been a narcissist or anything in your past or present that's just not serving you. You know, again, Archangel Michael, wave your sword of light, cut the cords, the energies, the attachments, the demonic frequencies and energies, all of those low vibrational people, all of the things that have held us back, cut the cords, release it, anything that's held them back. And look, light and dark, You can't know the light without the dark. So you had to go through times of darkness. You had to go through times of betrayal to know and recognize other people that aren't going to do that, and to know the right light in our lives. I went through the ringer. Yeah. A lot of us have, but it was there to make us stronger. There's hidden lessons in everything that we go through, and abundance is coming into our world now. We're manifesting magic into our lives because we're healing that stuff that was, not supposed to be there. Sometimes people are meant to leave. Sometimes we're meant to be in the absence of things to bring justice and balance to our life. I don't know how I got 2 cards from that deck mixed up in this one, but I did. So I'm assuming it's a reason. We also have lies. Pay attention to the signs, because when somebody lies or one person's lied to us, we now know like what to look for in other people. Like if it sounds too good to be true, or if somebody seems a little weird, or they're, doing something that's just like, why are you doing this? Keep an eye on them, and don't buy into what one person says ever. Always trust yourself before you trust what, maybe it sounds really good. You wish it was the truth, but some people get off on lying and harming others. You are irreplaceable. You are one of a kind. You are special, and you are unique, and you deserve to have a new beginning at this time, a new awakening, a new beginning, something that's going to be uplifting. And anybody that's wronged you, anything that's been icky, even on your side, anything you've done wrong, the scales are here to balance and to bring justice. So we're coming into that time of balance in our lives, and healing and ascending up that staircase. It may have taken us a long way to get there, but we are getting there. And all the thieves and all the tricksters and all the hustlers and all the assholes, they will be, seeing the benefits of that. We also have illusion and endless waiting. So anybody that's been in that energy of endlessly waiting, or, nostalgically aching over old flames, I feel like that energy is coming to an end too. We're relocating to a better place. We're moving on. Traveling, again, may be significant for those of you that are feeling called to travel. You may be surprised what you find when you travel into a different place, or even just give yourself a little break from the mundane or the same thing over and over. It's okay to take a break. You'll find spiritual wisdom and spiritual knowledge. Spirit of the key. There's a key to open into your receptive, intuitive, nurturing energy. It's okay to open up to receive. It's okay to heal the melancholy. It's okay to let go of the depression and the darkness. Anybody that's kept you frozen or delayed or longing, it's okay to let go of that. We are igniting that into our lives right now, that fire and that passion to move forward. Thank you. I'm glad that you were able to catch it live too. And we can have fun again too. Mischief and play and fantasy with the spirit of the Fae. And then the spirit of the Pegasus is like the delusions, not as it seems. Sometimes we can be a little delulu, and it can help us to create something that we didn't expect. Is like the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do. So don't be afraid to be a little like delulu and fun and exciting and go for things, because I hear that all the time. People they hold themselves back. They don't think that they're going to get the opportunity, or they don't feel like they're qualified for something, or they're nervous about putting themselves into a position that could open up a doorway for them. But when they do, because nobody else does, because everybody else feels the same way about it, they get it. They get those opportunities. They get those blessings. Awesome things work out for them. Much love and positive vibrations. Just got back from the beach, enjoying the sunset and sending good energies to the collective. Thank you very much. Everyone having a good night. Yes, we all have plenty of opportunities, and we're resurrecting at this time. Our energy, our vitality is rising for surprises and shifts and big changes. I definitely feel big changes are here. I've been seeing the big changes are here. So many good blessings are on the way, or they're already here. Like I said, all that unclear confusion and shadiness is turning into wealth, status, and windfall. Abundance and creativity, passion, that spark, it's igniting within us. And we got to use our voice. We got to use our expression. Express yourself, communicate what it is that you want into your world, and that's going to give you the stability, the strength to be solid and anchored into a better reality. I want big changes and blessings. Me too. Say, I am receiving those blessings. I'm receiving those changes. I'm already in alignment. I'm in my wholeness, in my unity. Everything is working out for me. How good can it get? Show me how good it can get. I feel we need rest after. Yes, this full moon knocked my ass out, man. It was so hard for me to get things done. I fell asleep a little while ago after I did the 18 plus Freaky Friday for Patreon. I started listening to the Merlin meditation, fell asleep, and woke up at like 8:55. And I was like, oh no, I need to be live in like 5 minutes. So I shared a little update, got a drink, and came up. But yeah, we're changing our identity. We're changing our vibration. We're changing the essence of our soul. And that's going to give us the harvest. It's going to give us those things that we've been wanting, the luck and the abundance. It's all coming. I feel it. It's already here. Yep, the contract, the promises, the commitment, it's all coming in. It has been coming in. The gifts, look, the gifts, the generosity, the assistance. There's people out there who can help us. There's people out there who want what's best for us. You know, we just have to trust and believe and open ourselves up to receive and keep trying every day, even when it gets a little bit difficult. Everyone here, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. I'm receiving blessings and big changes. Yes, we are. We can use our energy of our inner child too to help us to get creative and like, you know, envision what we're wanting in our lives. You know, play like you already have it. Act like you already have what it is that you want. When you get up in the morning, like how would that person dress? How would that person show up? You know, what is the things that make you smile? Let yourself be happy and let yourself be in love and be in love with yourself so other people can love you too. And you get to make the choices every day, which path you're going to go down. Am I going to go down the path of resistance or am I going to go down the path of determined? I'm never going to stop trying to do better because I know that I am abundant and I'm blessed and I'm inspired. And there's people out there who will empathize with you and know what's going on and want to support you through that. I'm getting confirmation burps. We have surprises. I have a beautiful surprise planned for you. So Spirit is bringing in a surprise for you. Even if you feel foolish, even if you've made mistakes, even if others around you have done silly things, even if you're tired and exhausted and emotionally drained, it's okay. Everything can shift very quickly. And that's how it does happen. Things shift overnight. Everything can go from shitty to like, wow, this is amazing. So quickly. I've seen it for myself and others many, many times. One day, own your day and own your life. Believe in good things are coming. It's hard to love yourself because it's, no, you know what? That's the thing. Like, there's a thing, narcissists, they don't even love themselves. That's the thing. Narcissists don't love themselves. They hate themselves. They're so down on themselves that they want to destroy others. Confident people who actually love themselves and are full of like good energy aren't going to go out and try to tear other people down or manipulate them or lie to them or betray them or do all the fucked up shit that narcissists do. But yeah, it is like people consider it like a narcissistic thing to be obsessed with themselves, but they're obsessed with themselves in a really toxic way because it's usually from trauma that a narcissist exists. You know, like I've looked into it all. I've read about it. They usually do not really like themselves and they try to feed off of other people's misery. Somebody that's really like full of love isn't going to do that. There's a healthy self-love and then there's the toxic self-love. And we're bringing in the healing. We're bringing in the twin souls, the people who are going to mirror back to us the joy, the right vibrations, that dolphin consciousness. That's been coming through a lot this past few days. You guys are here on Starseed missions. You've been sent from higher dimensions to assist Gaia. And honestly, this planet can feel like it's full of narcissists at times because a lot of people have a vibration that's like, what the fuck? Like, how come you don't care about anything but yourself? You know, like there's a difference between only caring about yourself and then like destroying yourself by giving too much. A lot of us are very empathic. We give to our own demise, but we are learning to love ourselves and learning to, you know, make ourselves stronger so that we don't get railroaded by the narcissists on the fucking planet and we don't, you know, become victims to the darkness that's here, the difficulties that's here. We're here to anchor unconditional love, ascension, and awareness. And we're here to bring in the unifying of duality, the darkness. Without the dark, we wouldn't know the light. Without the assholes, we wouldn't know the nice people. We wouldn't see the difference. So it's time to let the emotional cleansing light of Sirius wash over us and to open the vortex regularly to protect yourself and anchor your light so you stay safe. You are welcome. You are welcome. And then telepathic communications, cellular activations. I definitely feel a lot of that's been coming in through the sun. We've been having a lot of different things going on, and utilizing your light, raising your vibe is going to really help you to attract the right people, the right tribe. It's going to help you to overcome anything that's not been serving you and keep you safe and aligned with your soul family, awakening others in soul contracts, bringing in the right people that are for your highest and best. They're saying, yes, this is for your highest and best. Okay, we want to make sure that we're feeling good, we're feeling inspired, and we're allowing ourselves to receive, allowing ourselves to love ourselves, paying attention to the synchronicity, seeing the mirrors around us, knowing that everybody is a reflection of us on some level. So when we have people come in that are lower vibrational or toxic, it could be an indicator that we're not loving ourselves enough, or we're not protecting ourselves enough, that we're not believing in ourselves enough, that we're allowing these people to come in that are knocking us off of our highest quotient of light. So we want to be the high priestess, balanced and rising and healthy with boundaries. It's safe to say no. It's safe to be like, no, I ain't dealing with you. I'm protecting myself from that bullshit because I'm valuable. I'm increasing my worth. So Lyra energies are here, and that again brings in that abundance, that prosperity. We're here to master and teach, aligning with our full mission. Is there any way to know if this is our last incarnation? A lot of people will just feel it if it is, you know, you'll just feel it. Like, I feel like, I hope that it is, but it's like, it depends too. Cause some people, if you go out and you create a bunch of karma or you do a bunch of crazy shit, then you probably aren't going to be living your last life. But like people who are like, I don't really want to have kids, people who aren't like intertwining themselves in a bunch of other people's lives, they're not like trying to create a bunch of karma. Those people are usually done with the lives. Like they know, like I don't want to make any more karmic contracts. Even karmic contracts can be just having a baby and all of that stuff. Like you can have a baby and be on your last life, but like there's a difference in vibration. You know, it depends. I feel like most of the people who be on this channel, they're either very close to their last incarnation on Earth, or and I don't even think like we're never done incarnating. It's just like where we're incarnating. I feel like the Earth is an incarnation that many of us chose to come here to. But like if you're trying to actively steer yourself away from doing things on this planet that a lot of people engage in, like, oh, I have all these friends and all these people I'm constantly hanging out with, and oh, I have like 6 kids, and oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and or the people who do shit that are like not nice, that are like really karmic-y, toxic behaviors, they're definitely going to be coming back around to clear that shit up. But if you keep yourself pure and clear and healed, and you're not intertwining yourself in all of that craziness, you probably won't be coming back here unless you choose to come back here. God's strongest soldiers. Yeah, a lot of people came here right now to help here because here has been a hot freaking mess. And I do feel like we're getting close to like those timelines of the ending with the human race. And I think that's why we also have come to see if we can like, but the people that are here like just don't care. Even the people that aren't actively trying to harm the planet, they don't actively get up and do anything to change those who are. So we're here to wake up people and be like, yo, you don't have to stay a slave. You don't have to be in this situation where it's like we're like giving our power away and just doing all these nasty things. We're here to bring in that love, you know, to bring in the love of a lifetime and to network and connect and remind people like the way that things have been going aren't right. And some of us have a partner that we're supposed to do that with, and some of us are here to do that ourselves. Yeah, some of us are here to be solo. But either way, we're here to transform the energies and the consciousness on the planet. And we made that decision and that promise before we came. But it's part of our destiny. And we'll see how it goes, you know. But we all get to choose before we come. You wouldn't be here if you didn't sign up. So you signed up to come. It may not be your favorite destination, but you probably knew you were needed. At work, it's so lonely. Yeah, that's probably not the right work for you. You got to find the right work. And that's the other thing too. There's so many levels of the shit on the planet. People go to work that they hate. People do stuff like that they like makes no sense. Everything is based off of money and fear and like all these like programming things. We're here to bring clarity and realize like we don't need to be doing what we're doing here. It's just a system that got set up so long ago that people have been indoctrinated to it. They don't realize like this is messed up. You go to school to prepare you to go to a job that you hate for the rest of your life and not complain about it and just be easy peasy people that are like, yeah, just stay in there. And we're here to be like, no. And that's why you feel that, like, I don't like this. I don't want to be here. It doesn't resonate with me. I need to break out of it. A damn shame what we did to ourselves. I know. It's messed up. And and there's so many people out there that don't even see a problem with it. We the best music, another one. If it was up to them, they would want us in a dinghy with holes in it, so we can't get to the yacht if it was up to them. Yes. There's a lot of people on the planet that are, not a lot actually, there's a few people on the planet that have been keeping the others on the planet separated and divided and fighting with each other. Like, everybody gets all offended with each other rather than like coming together and realizing like that's the problem over there. Those people over there, see those little bits of people over there? If we just take care of them, we'll all be good. We'll stop fighting over stupid shit. We'll stop being segregated and divided and class and money and all of that. Oh, the rich versus the poor, the black versus the white, the women versus the men. There's so much bullshit in there that doesn't serve us in this world. I triggered people that don't do work on themselves. Yeah. I tried talking to someone at work and she just changed the subject and is acting distant now. She sits next to me, but I'll be superficially nice to her, but that's it. Yeah. It sucks to be there in those types of energies. But you'll find the right place to go with the right people, the right energy, the healthy coincidences. But you got to, trust and believe and look for those places too. Because sometimes even like when you're at a job that you hate and it takes up a lot of your time, it's like you don't have time to look for the job that you don't hate. But you can come out first. You got to have the will to win and dominate over those things. And anybody that's been influencing you negatively, cut the cords away from those people so that you can rise up and heal and not let their energy impact you. Don't worry what other people think about you. Don't worry if they misunderstand you. Even when we plant seeds in people that don't understand, the seed has been planted. They may not like it, but they got it. And we have partnerships and contracts that we're taking care of. And then we got the Gemini energy, again, the duality. There's always a good reason for what we're doing, even if it feels shitty. And there can always be shitty things within what feels good. But we're awakening to new levels of awareness, and we are going through an evolution. Do not shy away from a soul revolution. That's been coming out a lot. Thank you. There was a huge ship on the horizon tonight, zoomed in as far as I could, and it was still just a silhouette, but it was a big son of a bitch. That's cool. Maybe it's a sign that something big is on the horizon for you. Something is coming into your reality. The power, the strength, the pride. Acting like we have those things in our lives can help us to attract it too. Like, and within reason too, because some of the things are ridiculous. It's like, who even needs that? Who needs a boat that big? As if it's just going to be you on the boat. You'd need a lot of help just to get the boat to go. I think there's like moderation. If people practice moderation, half the world wouldn't be starving to death and homeless. There's people out there with houses that like, oh, there's 32 bedrooms and 17 bathrooms and there's one of me, but then there's 17 homeless people right there. It's like, stop being so fucking greedy. You don't need that much. And I'm not saying like the people who like, there's just, things should just be spread out equally without all of the bullshit in it, because you can't control what family you grow up in. You can't control what dynamic you've been born into. You can't control things like, oh, I got sick and I'm disabled, and like things that are out of my fucking control have kept me in this place of now I don't have any money or abundance or things. But because of that, I'm going to struggle and suffer even more. But the people who were born into the family that, has always had money with the 72 rooms in their houses, they're like, they don't care. They've never been taught to help or care about the other people. It's not everybody. I'm just saying in general, like there's an issue that continues to go on, and the way that the government controls money and stuff is really messed up. Like the way that they divide it among things and give out to certain people and not others. I feel like the people on the planet are starting to see that there's big issues within the way that things have been running, and the support systems aren't set up to support in the best ways possible. People deserve support and love, regardless of their financial circumstance, regardless of who their mother or father was. I allow it, but no greed in me, yes. I know people at work talk about me, but I keep to myself. Yeah, try not, I mean, why would they talk about you? Like, what is going on that you think that they're talking about you for? You know, did something happen, or you think that, because sometimes we think that, and it may not be true. And even if they are talking about us, like, we may think it's worse than it is. They may just be like having, you know, try not to expect that, because we can create that even more. Like that energy around us, we start to see it everywhere we go, and we start to get like, you know, a little like, I feel like people are talking shit about me, they don't like me. But unless something happened that would make it feel like that, yeah, see, just a feeling. Don't put that feeling out there, because you're just going to keep attracting that situation where you think that and feel that. Like, if there's nothing that you did wrong, or there's nothing that like happened, then don't expect people to be talking bad about you, because you're just showing up and doing your job. There's really nothing for them like to have a problem with. But if they are, that's their problem too. But I do sense that like sometimes we feel that way when it may not necessarily be 100% as big of a thing that we think. Like, I've had people in the world that like thought that I hated them. Oh, I thought that you hated me. I've always been afraid of you. And I'm like, I don't even fucking know you. Like, I didn't even think anything about you. You've never crossed my mind. So know that that happens too sometimes, where we feel like somebody hates us, and it's like they're really not even thinking about you. They just got resting bitch face, you know. But if you have a feeling, it could be happening with some of them, but don't feed into it, because like I said, it may not be the truth. It may just be something that you're feeling. Sometimes we feel singled out in those types of places anyways, because it's not where you belong. So if you feel like you don't belong somewhere, you start feeling like, oh, I'm being singled out. People don't like me. They're talking bad about me. And it's more so just like your sense of, I don't really belong here. And it can manifest bigger to make you uncomfortable, to get you the hell out of there. Yeah, if you're keeping to yourself, then they have no reason to be mean to you. Look, Nine of Swords. It may just be anxiety. It may be just an indicator, like, this isn't where you belong. This is a karmic place that you're just here for short term, and we're making it uncomfortable while you're here so that you don't stay here for too long and get caught up in those illusions and things, because they want you to express your creativity in other places. They want you to find your happily ever after, and it's probably not at the place that you feel those ways. Ten of Pentacles is ultimate fulfillment, but if you're carrying all those burdens at work, it's going to be hard to do that. So they're like, walk away from the stuff that doesn't feel good. Use your intuition to guide you to the better opportunities and to see things from a new perspective. You know, start expecting the right people to show up in your life, the right opportunities to manifest, the right creativity sparks, the inspiration, all the things that are coming in, so that love can surround you and a better foundation can find you, so that you don't feel that ickiness and that conflict and that energy. Know that you are valuable and worthy, and that your intuition is pushing you to walk away from the places that don't feel good, that don't feel supportive, that you just don't feel like you're part of it. But we feel like that everywhere we go anyways when we're Starseeds. A lot of times we're like, I don't feel like I'm belonging here. Even if people like us, we just don't feel like we belong, because we usually are different from those types of peoples. So it's weird. 10 and 10. Awesome sauce. I feel like it's almost done. Almost done. I'm probably going to get going and go back to bed because I am exhausted. I've been doing a lot for the past freaking way too many days in a row and not getting enough sleep because things at night aren't working correctly. Well, the other night, Jenny lost her pocketbook, and I didn't want her to die falling asleep trying to find it, so I stayed up with her while she was looking for it. And then the next night, things weren't uploading onto YouTube correctly, so I was like, oh, please work. And I was like in and out of sleep trying to get her video. And so, yeah, then tonight I passed out so quickly and I keep getting hot and like pukey feeling. So I think I'm going to go to bed and rest so that I can continue to do these things. What is today? Tomorrow I'll be live on TikTok at 9, and then Sunday I'll be live on TikTok at 8. So the next 2 nights, if you want to come to get readings, I'll be live on TikTok at 9 and then 8. And then if you want to book anything with me, I have some on my WhatsApp. I have things on my Etsy. I have things on my website. And yeah, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will keep this burning until it's done, but I think that was a very good one. I appreciate all of you guys, and as soon as I can make a video for here, I will as well. That's okay. I'll be back here next week for the Halloween thing live too on Halloween Thursday. I will be back. Thank you guys. Have a good night. In Mune. Namaste.